And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and the sun is beginning to fade, so it's not so hot out here, so things won't dry as quickly. I want to attempt to use some both black and white and put it in that cupcake container, and I'm looking for the black right there. That'll work. Actually, I think this will work better. I think these are all shaken up. Doesn't matter if I get a little spot of paint on there. I'm going to go as few layers, as many layers and as little drops of paint as I can, because I really want a striped effect. The painting was okay, but I've got a lot of art in my house, and if it's not 100% or in the top, come out. I want whatever that is out of there. I cleaned these bottles this morning, which is a little frustrating, but I'm going to do it again now, I guess, because I have other whites, but they're metallic or enamels, and I don't want any of those. I want this one. Probably could have used the metallic, but I think I would prefer to not have it be too sheer. I don't know how far this paint is going to go, and I'm not sure how many places I'm going to put it, but I am pretty sure that what I want to do is tip. I want to do little sections at a time, and depending on how that's working, I'll do more. Hopefully, this is going to be cool. Ha! Where to start though? Start in my least favorite place. That would be the muddy place. Alright, that's a little more paint than I was expecting there, but that's okay. I'm going to grab myself, maybe, an edge catcher. So I don't have to drip on my tile. And if I stop the paint and let it roll, I might get even more interesting things going on, because I can throw back the mass and let it drip. And then I can still let it go back the other way. That's cool. I actually have some stripes and I like them. I want that little bit of blue. I could just blow that with a straw. I could also drag these out with the help of a bamboo skewer. So let's move on and see what else we can do. Just laying ribbons right over ribbons, and if I don't get enough of the black and white combination, I will just keep pouring ribbons over each other until I get what I want. And also the cool thing about this is that I can herd paint if I'm careful. And I'd like to be able to separate it out, see how that goes, but I'm already getting the separation I want. That's cool. That's working the way I'd like it to. This, on the other hand, I want over here. Just use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. I like the black and white. Alright, do I need more paint in there? I think I'll just keep using what I've got for right now. And I think if I do this often enough, I will learn the ways of the paint. Which way it wants to go. Which way works best. Because depending on how you lay down your ribbons, it tilts, it spreads in different directions, it tilts different ways. I'm going to just take the paint that I've got on my edge catcher, because I can, the name of my first book on the Amazon link. So this is, I'm actually having a really, really good time doing this, and I recommend it. It might take a while to get used to. I'm just going to add a little bit more paint. I'm going to try and add smaller quantities because I really want those layers. And if I'm not sticking anything in them, mixing them up, they ought to work pretty well. They're really like little tiny rivulets. And if I wanted to, I could actually leave things alone because I have GAC 800 in all of my paint mixes. So that's still pretty cool. I'm loving this. This is a ball. So I figure what I'll learn over time is how little paint to put in my ribbons to see it spread. Whether I want to move it by blowing. No. Because that's very gray now. How often I might want to indulge my desire to use my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. How wild I want to let my patterns become. How far I have to tip the previous areas to keep them from moving excessively. And if I mind that or not. Because that's pretty cool, actually. I'm liking that a lot. But I don't have enough paint to keep going. And I really need the tiniest amounts, or I don't get the stripes I want. But this is giving me an idea that I could probably do. If you've never seen Zebra Pour or Zebra Blooper Splooge or whatever it was pretty cool painting and very popular and done with leftovers, and I really tried to reconfigure something similar to it for a long time and didn't manage it. So I'm going to do from right here figuring that I want that to drip this way. Whoop, I want my edge catcher and I put stuff on it. Just come back here, you. I'm trying to do this left-handed, which is probably not my wisest move. But I can lead that paint right over the edge. And I'm loving what I'm getting. It's just so dramatic. The temptation is to go ahead and put some ribbons in that I might not tip. But no matter what I tip at this point, I'll still be tipping. I'm going to not overlap them completely and see what happens. Because I think I can get away with it, but I'll know better in a minute. I'm still going to have this moving, which I can still move that with my spatula. I'm just using the edge catcher to force that drip right down the edge of the canvas. And then I'm going to run it back again. My other stripes are still okay. Well, I kind of like one in here. What have I got left here? Not a lot. So I'm going to do it again. Let's see. I don't know if you could fill up a whole container without repeating this process over and over again. Also, it might be cool just to stick a fork in there and not try and make layers. Just to let the paints sort of not quite mix completely, but sort of kind of. I don't know if I'm being clear enough about this idea I have. Now, I had an idea where I wanted that to go a moment ago. There we go, I see it. Now I'm getting brazen, I'm doing two at once. Anywhere else? See, it's a really good idea to do one at a time. That way you're not at the mercy of what the accidental movement of the paint is from tilting. But if I liked it enough right now, I could probably just leave it without worrying about it. I've got paint in my container. Can I pick it up with my... I like the idea of having some white up there. And even though the tip on this is rather large, I think that's not a bad idea. Same with over here, I want some black over here. And I can just lead that around and create some stripes in there with my bamboo skewer. Same with that. Is there any place else that needs this badly? I still want to tip this. I thought I could get away with it, but I don't think so. I'm going to lead that right over the edge and hope that that helps. Maybe if I tip the wrong way first, that way I can see where things are moving, and then bring them back the way. I don't really think it's going to be something bad at this point, because I love the black and white. It's just, it's giving me this impression of Dolly for some reason, which makes no sense to me at all. Dolly the artist. What else? Do I want to try a different color combination? Because I could, you know. We have some time left. We got 5 minutes. And I'm thinking just crazy thoughts like orange and black. This is too much fun. I can't tell you how much fun this is. And I'm watching as I go along, and I don't feel like I've really ruined anything yet. I want a different orange color in there, maybe 2. Every other black. I could still put white in there too and be pretty happy. But I think this is the ticket right here. We'll see what happens. Just little by little, dribble by dribble. Gee, that almost sounded like it rhymed. I know I haven't been getting enough paint in my cup. I think you could make a whole bunch of these up ahead of time. And you do get a whole package. I mean, you get the silicone cupcake containers are pretty cool. You get a bunch of them. And if you use a Michael's coupon, you're going to get 40% off. And same thing at Hobby Lobby. And I don't even know if I have any of these on my Amazon link. I keep putting stuff on there. Alright, I have almost enough. The question is, where do I want to put it? And the answer is right there. I'm going to try. If I go out sideways, do I get different patterns? Alright, that's a start. I'm kind of inclined to use my bamboo skewer to start the process, so it's headed in the directions I want it to go, even before I start to tilt. And I can also unify. That looks like a monarch butterfly caterpillar. That's pretty cool. And I'm not sorry about where things are going. I can definitely lead them. That's cool. Makes me want magenta. Why do I want magenta? There's no magenta in there. Alright, I'm just going to lead that black right over here. Let that fill in. That's not hurting my feelings any. I want some magenta. I have no idea why that's calling me, but I am going to do it. Because my muse screams in my ear, it behooves me to listen. So just a little magenta, just to see. It might not even show up. It occurs to me I could put dots in here too, dots of these multicolors, and that would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'm just rotating it all the way around because it's fun. And I like to have fun, and I'm still having a good time. I can lead things into other things as long as there's a drip and it hasn't turned completely brown yet. What else might I want? I've got this wonderful purple color. If I put it next to some stuff, I might be happy with that. And since I don't have any particular rules, and that's a fabulous color, I think that's exactly what I want to do. I have some of it similar here already. From the second go around. I don't even know if it was the first or second. This is the third redo. But I'm having a really good time. I'm going to grab a little more of this yellow and choose to see if I can get... Oh, I've got some weird green happening. The black turns the yellow green. I forget about that. So I'm glad so far that I got away with what I've gotten away with. And I don't know why I don't leave my edge catcher up. I'm just going to grab another one since I keep putting my bottles on it. Yeah, I'm not as happy with the eventual mixing of the green and the orange. So much so that I think it's got to go away, because I like what I had there before more. I've got a wet cotton rag, and I'm going to use it. You never see me scrape stuff, but I'm scraping this. I've also got this little sponge, which might be very helpful right now. I don't mind what's left above here. That's okay with me. But I don't want any of that. Don't ask me what color brown that is, because if you fill in the blank, you'll have guessed correctly. Alright. Wow, I used up most of my time. I have 2 minutes, and I don't want anything in that cupcake container anymore, which is really not very much, fortunately. And whatever else I'm going to do is going to get done in some other way. If I distract the eye from that brown I don't like with the gold, that's okay with me. If you drag your skewer from other colored paint into some paint that hasn't been altered by being in combination, you can usually change it up. I like most of that. I'm having way too much fun still, and I should tell you guys, I do sell my artwork. I do give classes at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I do love this color, which is not coming out for me. Might get a little bit of it now. Come on out. Yeah, that's the color that's going to be the last ingredient to help me out. Wherever that's going to go. Move my bottles out of the way. So I love you guys. There's 85,500 of you subscribed. And I hope when you get notifications, you watch. Obviously, you're watching this and you got a notification. Wow, brain cramp. Please notice that... How do I say that? Please watch more of the videos. That's easy. It's the only thing the YouTube algorithm knows to help keep me here at YouTube. I'm really focused on wanting to finish this for you guys right now. And I love most of what I've got, and I want to be done. Come on. That is a color shifting folk art blue with some cobalt unicorn spit in it, which is only a stain, but those are available on my Amazon link under show more under the video. First link, if you shop there, it's at no added cost to you and it helps me out. I am going to grab just a little more gold and say I'm loving how much dimension I've added to this, and I love playing with the black and white to see what the stripes will be like. They were much more successful than my Caterpillar colors, but I'm still not complaining. I'm pretty happy about that. And if I want to change that up, I'll just add one more color. I'm not sure that was the right thing to do there. I'll just waggle it into place and we'll pretend it's supposed to be there. Actually, now I need that color up here. Better. I say that, but do I mean it? I love you guys. I will see you anon. Please check tomorrow's video out on Facebook, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group for students, or Expressionist art